as I said, with that huge wingspan, he was not going to get out of that.
Wolfenbarger remains the quarterback. Jackson and Wynn, the running backs behind him. Play action, Wolfenbarger under pressure, hit. Sack, ball is loose, and it's recovered by 55. Dominic Bacon. Was there a fumble recovery and interception? He got blindsided, hit from behind. And let's see whether it was an interception or just a fumble recovery.
A little play action here. Oh, it's the double team here by the Vikings. Doesn't matter. An interception or fumble, they still got the ball because he got it in the air.
75 with the first hit, Martin Teal.
Teal and Bacon. You know, talking to the coaches before, they said if they can stop that outside pursuit by the Viking guys, they might be able to hold us off, but that's what's going to start it. Wolfenbarger did not have a chance there. And Marshall was breaking down the middle on a deep pass pattern. It looked like it was going to unfold, but just not enough time to throw the football.
Oh, that great pass rush, always the best pass defense. Mathis back in, under pressure. His arms hit, the ball's up in the air, and it falls incomplete. Is trying to dive to come back to the ball was D'Angelo Woody, number 85. But Mathis under heavy pressure. Had his arm hit.
Now with 10:40 left, you're starting to see both offenses open it up just a little bit and really showcase talent. Alton Davis that time with a little piece of the quarterback's arm and was able to deflect that pass just a little bit.
Davis wearing 57, the 6'3", 210-pound defensive end out of Clearwater Central Catholic. Nice pass rush that time. Yeah, I think the coaches are starting to realize we're running out of time. We used to be 15-minute quarters. These quarters, because they've kept the ball on the ground, have gone pretty quickly here tonight in the 12-minute quarters. Mathis straight up the middle, going to hand the ball off to Darian Copeland from Lakewood. Darian moves the pile a couple of yards, but it'll be third and long, third and about 7 coming up now for the South.
Brian, this gives me a chance here as you watch the replay of the short little pickup double team. Davis and Dewberry there. The CCC gives me a chance to talk about Coach D Sports Deli. It's Jim Danielski opening up on 3690 East Bay Drive, and what he's going to do, and that's next to Outback Steakhouse. On January 2nd, when he opens up, he's going to donate 5% of all purchases to whatever local high school sports program of your choice. So whatever you buy, 5% of the money is going to go to your local high school program. So check out Coach D Sports Deli over there on East Bay Drive when it opens. 3rd and 7. Mathis, nice grab, going up to get it. 85. D'Angelo Woody, so that gives teammates heating up for a key first down to the 28 for the South to keep the drive alive. This is what you're going to start to see here as Mathis, comfortable in the pocket, little 3-step drop, rises above the line, takes a good look, and hits Woody. D'Angelo Woody, he had 36 receptions for 4 touchdowns this year. Backs in the I formation. Mathis going to pitch it out to Will Jones. Jones turns it up and makes something out of nothing. He was going to be hitting the backfield. Instead, he picks up a couple down to the 25. Nice effort by Will Jones. Yeah, it looked like he had the corner turn, and that Kazel was in pursuit, and Kazel slipped a little bit. I thought he was going to keep going, but then he decided to turn it upfield, and Kazel was able to make a play. Nice job by Mathis to at least get the pitch going. And Kazel hits him, and then Pascal comes in. There's Andrews again on another play. I think Andrews took something at halftime. Somebody got into his grill, and he just decided to get warmed up. He was just warming up the first half. Now he's ready to play. Plays some great football here in the second half as big number 60 from East Lake. 2nd down. And 7 yards to go. Offset I, slot to the right. Mathis straight back. Mathis overthrown that time, trying to get it out to Adam Randall, number 83. He's going to get a chance now. We're going to have to determine here in the next 5 minutes these MVPs, Brian. We have a whole list of the MVPs we have to talk about. The offense and defensive linemen and North and South MVPs. Get a chance here in a minute to take a look at some of the MVPs of the past here at the Palms of Pinellas All-Star Classic. See the first one back in 1994, Dixie Hollins and Dewey Yates. Otis Dixon, I know he's here. We'll get a chance to talk to him in a little bit. Chad Maley, a former Tom Keeler prospect. Willie Comerford played over at UCF. Went to Michigan State, but then transferred down to UCF. And speaking of former MVPs, let's go down to Scott Epstein standing by with Otis Dixon.
usually put up some talent pretty much every year. This year is different. Yeah, you know, I'm an offensive guy, but defense usually always the offense. And the offense practice days to.
Third down and 12. Mathis straight back. Mathis fade pattern. Nice grab by Adam Randall. That's going to be a first and goal for the South. The great pass by Mathis and Adam Randall making the grab. Eric, the teammates again. First and goal from, we'll call it the 3-yard line. There it is.
Mathis hooking up. Fourth reception now by Adam Randall, and Randall does a nice job. I think he might have landed on the football, but again, when you have your own receivers in this game, not taking away anything from Mathis, Mathis just hits his man, and Randall makes a nice ball adjustment, land on the football. He'll go out momentarily, and looks like the South is ready to extend that lead.
Good to see Otis Dixon, who had a great career over at USF, played baseball and football for Jim Levitt, fullback over there, blocking and running the ball beside his high school teammate Jermaine Clemens.
The big O.
The South now calling a timeout, and coach is opening up a little bit. We're starting to see some fireworks. Hopefully it's not too little too late for some of these kids, and especially for the North. If the South punches in here, they're going to be down by 2 scores, 2 touchdowns, and it's going to be difficult.
Mathis numbers on the night. Some of those other MVPs, more recent, that we didn't talk about, old Cletus Smith, another prospect out of Northeast. And, you know, really what this game's all about, not to take away anything from Jack Shortway, he played an entire season. But Andre Hall, last year, remember, we didn't see him in the game of the week. He really he was ineligible to play due to grades, which is a good signal. It's somebody that can come back their final year, get their grades in order, not give up, and then was able to go out here and showcase his talents on the field. He had an outstanding year for Dixie Hollins last season.
And he had a huge game here.
Yeah,
Largo High. He was all over the field.
And then he played in the Global Football Junior Championships with all that talent out there on the field and showcased what he could do. And Roshan hoping that he can get another chance as well.
First and goal from the 3. Mathis is your quarterback. Will Jones is the fullback. Copeland, he runs into a brick wall, and they're going to just rudely throw him backwards. And that was number 70, the first man in there. Jerry Dewberry, he's only 195, playing at a tackle position defensively, but he's quick, Eric.
Yeah, and he's quick, has a lot of talent, and he's been well coached over the years for the Marauders. And as I said earlier in the broadcast, and Coach John Davis for CCC couldn't talk enough about Jerry Dewberry over the years, playing linebacker, playing the line, and a number of positions that he was able to fill in there for the Marauders. 100+ tackles on the season, and another playoff year for the Marauders this year.
He's playing an interior linebacker right now. Second and goal from the 3. This is Jason Teague. Ball up in the air. It's free, and the South falls on it for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Loose football. They fall on it for the touchdown. Finally get the signal. Teague trying to battle in there, and Halsey almost caught it in the air for the North, which would have been a great break for them. But 77 coming up with it. Nate Tyndall.
That's just the way they designed it. Well, Jason Teague, and again, hit by Dewberry there as he tries to cross and try to get the football in the air, and Halsey had it. And then Tyndall watches it and just falls on it.
Halsey could not believe his good fortune and could not find a handle, unfortunately, the big guy.
He already had one recovery and picked it up, and this one just floats right by him in front of his face mask, and Tyndall's able to pick up, I would assume, his first touchdown of his high school career. And last here with 7:45 to go.
We'll finally bring somebody in here now for the South. They didn't have their full complement of players. They had 2 guys missing. Now they're going to bring another. They're in danger of a delay of game here, Eric. Taking a lot of time getting both these players, although
we're keeping the shot.
No rush. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide to the left, so it remains 16-13. The South leading it by 13, 7:45 remaining in this edition of the Palms Pinellas All-Star Football Classic. Right here on TWTV 47.